Hello, everyone, and welcome to a new episode of Meet the Guest Lecturer series. Today, we have with us Mr. Benoît Van Keirsbilck. He took part today in a panel discussion regarding the situation of children of Ukraine who were displaced from Ukraine to other European countries. And thank you, Benoît, for being here today. I would like to ask you in this context, what is the biggest challenge in this issue, in this regard?
So thank you for inviting me and also having this interview. I would say that the challenges are so many. When we see this situation of children in Ukraine, the context of war, the fact that such a huge number of children have to flee from Ukraine to other countries, the fact that the war is still going on, children are living in another country expecting to go back, but still their life continues, and very often their relatives are still in Ukraine. Many of them have lost members of their families. So if you look at this situation through the lens of children's rights, you see that the country of origin, Ukraine, but also the receiving countries and the international community is really facing such huge challenge to ensure that children's rights are preserved to some extent in that context. We know that when it comes to war and children in context of war, most of the rights of children are affected by this context, and we really need to work much more on accountability, on prevention, and ensuring that there is a mechanism in place to guarantee that children's rights are upheld.
What perspective or experience do you bring to the advanced LL.M in international children's rights?
I would say that analyzing such a situation through the lens of the Convention on the Right of the Child, but also linked to other international conventions, and in this case the Hague Convention on the Protection of Children, it's really interesting because it shows how you can try to build an appropriate answer to such situation in combining international standards and making sure that the children are at the center of the analysis, even when you apply other conventions. So that was among the lessons learned about how we can try to think together and to make sure that all these international conventions are working together in a holistic way.
Yeah, that's really interesting. And I would like to ask you, what could be your final message to our students?
The final message is really to take part in a global discussion about how to ensure that children's rights as part of human rights are become a reality for children. Because in these times where we see that human rights are really facing huge setbacks at international level, we will need new energy, we will need new thinking, maybe imagine other ways to monitor, implement, and follow up children's rights. And so I think that they should be part of that conversation, and they should really think of what kind of contribution they could have to this huge discussion.
Great. Thank you so much, Benoît, for this interview. And also thank you all for watching. We will see you again in another episode.
Thank you so much.